the rubbles that Chandrasekharanji has shown,
Okay.
what is the quantity of rubble used per structure? Because if with increasing number of such structures, maybe future we'll have water, but we'll run out of rubbles and sand and minerals.
Okay.
So are we exchanging one with the other? Secondly, instead of using rubbles, like lateral loops, river has an axial flow. In floodplain is a lateral flow. So instead of using rubbles, if we attach lateral pockets with plain soil and all that, maybe 3 feet, 4 feet deep, not more.
Okay.
So the percolation rate can be increased and the rubbles and stone and minerals can be saved. Thank you.
அவர் என்ன கேக்குறாருன்னா, இந்த கருங்கல் ஜல்லி நீங்க போட்டிருக்கீங்க இல்லையா?
ஆமா சார்.
ரபிள்னு அவர் சொல்றாரு. அந்த ஜல்லி வந்து எவ்வளவு குவாண்டிட்டி எவ்வளவு நீங்க போடுறீங்க அப்படின்னு ஒரு கேள்வி கேட்கிறார். ஒவ்வொரு ரீசார்ஜ்லையும் எத்தனை லோடு அதை நீங்க போடுறீங்க? அது தவிர இது வந்து ஜல்லி இல்லாம செய்ய முடியுமா? லோக்கல் மணலோ லோக்கல் நிலத்தை இந்த மண் இருக்கு பாருங்க.
கண்டிப்பா ஓகே, புரிஞ்சிருச்சு எனக்கு. சோ அதாவது நமக்கு என்ன மெட்டீரியல் அங்க அவைலபிள் இருக்குதோ அதை நம்ம யூஸ் பண்ணலாம். அது மண்ணா இருக்கக்கூடாது, கரையக்கூடாது, அவ்வளவுதான். அது கல்லா இருந்து கூழங்கல்ல போடலாம், எந்த பண்ணா நம்ம அங்க என்ன அவைலபிள் இருக்குதோ அதை நம்ம யூஸ் பண்ணலாம். ஒண்ணு. ரெண்டாவது வந்து அவர் கேட்டது வந்து அந்த எவ்வளவு குவான்டிட்டி தேவைப்படும் போது, ஜல்லி வந்து எங்களுக்கு 2 யூனிட் ஜல்லி தேவைப்படுது சார். ஜல்லி வந்து கீழே அடிமட்டத்துல என்ன பண்ணுவோம், ஒரு 1/2 அடிக்கு வந்து ஜல்லி போடுவோம். அதுக்கப்புறம் அந்த உரை வந்துட்டு உரையும் இந்த பக்கம் செக்கக்கல் பெரிய கல் போடுறோம் இல்லையா, அதனால உரைக்கு பக்கமா ஒரு 1/2 அடி அளவுக்கு ஜல்லி போட்டு வந்தோம்னா அது பெரிய கல் போய் அதை நசுக்காம உடைக்காம இருக்கும். அதுக்காக சைட்ல போட்டுட்டு வருவோம். மேல வந்ததுக்கு அப்புறம் வந்து ஜல்லி வந்து
what he is saying is he is going to use the local material only, and this rubble that he is indicating is only for a half feet of depth in the bottom portion and some portion in the middle and some portion on the top. That will help percolation to happen, and he is not going to use sand which will get disintegrated. That's the reason he is trying to patch up with this kind of a solid mass, so that the water percolation also happens, but it doesn't disintegrate. That's how he's looking at.
I thought some of the rocks were blasted stones. So I was rather thinking that how can such pieces of stones can be naturally available. But with broader wide angle view, things are becoming clearer. All I want to know is there any one sample where everything is done, but no tube well used for drawing water? Because you are at a low level. I have at sea level here we found that up to 36 feet the water is really good, but at 40 feet well it is tomato soup red. So all the upper hill region in southern Gujarat hilly area, whatever chemical industries and they release, it's a reverse bore. They release the untreated water. So the water finds its way to the lower level near sea level. Now you are already at a sea level, so I don't know what is the depth and all that. But from 300 or 500 feet of tube well, what was the recovered water table? You see, this is a very interesting experiment, but it calls for better data and inference derivation.
MNREGA funds not being properly used. They are using it properly, but giving the right remuneration to the locals, using local materials, and doing all these things. So they are satisfied that they have enough water for their agriculture. And this is something that they are self-dependent. That is what he has taught them more than anything else. Don't depend on outsiders. Government is some nebulous body. My panchayat is my only connection to the government. And I will work with them and with some good people like community activist Chandrasekhar and Krishnaswamy and others to do that. So this is what ICCW, with some more data collection efforts, publish a report, get it to Jal Shakti, get it to all the local panchayats, because this is the kind of watershed development, groundwater, surface water interactions that is needed. And what he said starting was, there's so much evaporation in the river because everything is just flowing. By letting it infiltrate into the ground, they have reduced the evaporation losses. How much did they reduce evaporation losses? Let's get some numbers and make it a nice scientific report, which Chennai government and local state government can take it up and then share it with Jal Shakti, share it with other state governments, panchayats, because this is a grassroots movement which is absolutely critical for survival of India.
Gabion structure வந்து ஒவ்வொரு இடத்துக்கு தகுந்தபடி மாறும் சார். ஏன்னா அகலம் பொறுத்து அந்த ஓடையோட அதை பொறுத்து மாறும். அதை நம்ம வந்து ஒரு 40,000 50,000 இருக்கணும், ஒரு 2 லட்சம் ரூபாய் கூட இருக்கும். அது வேரியஸ் இருக்கும், அது இடத்த பொறுத்து. அது ஒரு. ரெண்டாவது வந்து ரீசார்ஜ் வெல்லு வந்துட்டு 20 அடி ஆழம், 6 அடி அகலம், 15 அடி நீளம். இது ஸ்டாண்டர்ட் சைஸ் பண்றதுல வந்து 1,16,000 கவர்மெண்டோட காஸ்ட் இன்னைக்கு ரேட்ல.
He's saying the cost is around 1.16 lakhs for 20 feet, 6 feet by 15 feet. That is the dimension that he is mentioning for each structure, recharge structure that he is trying to develop and construct.
Gabion structure, it may go start right from 50,000, it may go up to 2 lakhs depending on width history. That is
what he is saying is 400 rupees per running foot at 6 feet height. If he says 15 by 20 by 6 and 1,50,000,
yeah.
If you multiply that by, by 300, 15 by 20, that is the figure you will get, roughly, I'm saying.
Yes, yes, yes.
My only humble request is, Dr. Kuppan, can we make one gully plugging with small, this kind of bund to stop water without using cement, number one. And no recharge well, no stones, nothing. It's a plain neck of the river. Because whatever in the hill region here we have done, we didn't use cement, we didn't use rock to fill the basin and all that. And no recharge well, only a small bund. So if you can think of course, your social participation is phenomenal and is salute.
There's no use of cement anywhere here. Whatever he has done, even the Gabion structure, it is only they put it into a chain link, what you call enclosure, and put it over there. So there is no cement used anywhere over here. Only that center cement rings are used just to create the collection chamber so that water will percolate faster into it. That is one point. And you are talking about gully plugs. Gully plugs and Gabion structures are performing the same thing. Where the water is running, they make it mark. That is Rajendra Singh's basic theory. So where the water is coming fast, you call it a gully plug when it is a very small, narrow gully water source. Okay, just put in the boulders over there, you get gully plugs. You don't construct anything over there. Whereas Gabion structures are constructed for a wider stream. And so they only thing they have created a shape over there that need not be there. Even without that, it will work perfectly. What you're saying is right also. So yes, sir.
We have done some work here,
Okay,
where
sir.
the width is more than 100 feet.
100 feet.
100 feet width. Not a single stone used.
Without using stone.
No use. I mean, of course, the bund we had some stone with clay and all that.
Okay.
No binding, no chain link, nothing. Because every addition adds to the cost and depletion of the resources somewhere else.
Okay.
Even chain link is iron.
I know it is iron and you are bringing in cost.
So when we talk of any such, because the rock involves a lot of labor. See, the my cost of gully plugging of 100 feet width was around 8 to 12,000 rupees in hill region.
Yes, sir.
So, and if you discharge water through the wells at minus 30 feet, it will never come to minus 5 feet of river depth. There is nothing like anti-gravity that water flows.
Okay.
The
Okay.
water flow available here is from somewhere else, which is at a higher level. Because if your open well is 15 or 20 or 30 feet, that water will never reach minus 5 feet of the neck depth.
Yes.
I'm just talking simple physical laws and all that.
Yes, sir.
Depending on, because 1.5 to 2 lakhs per job will restrict the number of jobs done.
Yes, sir. The problem we are facing.
Yes, and even I think if at your place, if it is 20,000, in my hill region at 100 feet it was 10 to 12,000.
Okay.
You can do 10 times more job.
Okay.
It's upstream users, if they take too much water from the upstream of the river, like Colorado River in America is getting just trickle when it goes into the Pacific Ocean. So the usage of upstream should be controlled. That's one thing. There are three factors, and actually there are three human factors and three non-human factors. The non-human factors, I will tell you first and comment, control this flow of water. What is the volume of water that you're trying to trap? The velocity and the vegetation. These are the three things. If you put in your watershed thing, combined effectively, you can retain the water, slow down the motion of the water, and allow it to trickle more. And the other three non-human factors, the great thing that you're doing is the passion that you have to do this work. If you don't have the passion, nothing works. And the other thing is the power of women. Fantastic. When you tell me, I didn't see one man standing there in that photographs that you have seen. All these women, the Adishakti, the women power, they are the Adishaktis. Without them, we can't live. And you're making them work because they really love it, to do it. They give their full heart to it. And they're getting paid, more importantly. That's what you said. That's very important. I went into some villages, they are not getting paid in this Andrega scheme. The man was stopping the payments, and unless he gets something back from these ladies, but in this case, you're paying that women power. And the other thing is the panchayat power. The panchayat that you're motivating them locally, the local motivation is there. It's fantastic. So if you combine these two aspects of it, that's what you're trying to do. And God bless you, because that is the power.